Good evening guys, welcome to the third part of the video. Tonight I will try to show you the games that are supposed to run on this machine. I'm using the Athlon DX4 with the GTX 260 from Sonic, and I did try it to run Tomb Raider, and unfortunately it doesn't run. It did pop an error that it looks like that is unable to create DirectX 11 hardware. Your GPU needs to support Direct 3D feature level 11. The GTA 5, however, it does run. It is right here, so you can see. And I'm going to show you the settings for this game to see. Now if you're gonna go to the graphics, this is the far as I go, since it has only 896 pardon, and is using the resolution 800 by 600, and there's nothing I can do more. If you're gonna go to the advanced graphics, we do see that everything here is turned off. I can lower the extended distance scaling, and that's about it. But other than that, it does run, and this is what is most important. Of course, the experience is not going to be great since it only has 896 megabyte. Okay. It does have some lag all the time. And yeah. I'm using the 4 GB of RAM right now. I'm gonna exit the game. It does require a lot of the resources from the computer. And since I'm using the 4 GB of RAM, of course I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to close this error from the Rise of Tomb Raider. The World of Tanks, I couldn't install the updates, and I wanted to show you something else, guys, so you can see. This is the. I was using the TP-Link, the 300 megabyte. We were talking here about the mini wireless and the USB adapter. We can only use it for the, of course, for the wireless, since this computer doesn't have the wireless. And if you're going to go here, we're going to see that, pardon, you can use as wireless. Right here I don't have the proper cables, the UTP, since my router is somewhere down, and I couldn't find a way to bring the UTP cable here for the RG45. Now if you're gonna go to the CPU-Z, I'm gonna show you a couple of things, how weak this processor is. And if you focus around, we're going to see that we're using the Athlon X4 630. It has a TDP of 92.7 watts. It has all the SSE included. Of course, it's not going to be able to use the SSE 4A or SSE 4.1, since it's very important, because this processor, some games, it will require to have this instruction set, but since it's quite old, of course we cannot go any further and run different type of applications. Now I did try updating the BIOS. Right here we have the for the Gigabyte, for the GA-MA770T UD3P. Before he had F2, revision of the BIOS. Right now is having the latest. Right now is using F12, and the BIOS is from 2011. The memory is unganged. I didn't see any difference between ganged and unganged in any application that I have used so far. It has 99924, the timings, and of course it's using the dual mode, in dual link, pardon. Anyway, from SPD, this is the graphics card that I have told you about. It doesn't have any issues. It doesn't make the artifacts or wherever. I'm quite surprised to see this card actually running, since it's so old. And if you're going to go to the bench for the processor, we have the single threaded and the multi-threaded, and of course we're going to bench the CPU. Okay, for the single threaded we have 136, and for the multi-threaded we have 534. Now if you're going to go to the Core 2 Duo 8500, of course you're going to see that the Core 2 Duo is actually better. It has 330, it's actually close, and in the single threaded the Core 2 Duo is faster. It has 272. You can run the emulator for the PlayStation 1, and of course the MAME games if you're trying to use it, and of course for the office purpose, most definitely it will run perfectly. I did have here some of the games for the MAME. I'm not going to show you much about, because I don't have enough games, but you can make an idea that this old hardware, you can build it for cheap if you can find it on a bargain, of course. Now I'm going to show you the header once again, so you can see it's a total mess, but it does run. So I have added another 120mm the fan. We do have the hard drive, the Western Digital 500GB. We do have the Samsung 60GB. It has here 64, and the Sonic GTX 260. I also used in the same way that was originally made. The clip now, it does hold properly in place, you see. Right now it does look fine. I did clean up the motherboard. I also replaced the thermal compound underneath the north bridge and the south bridge right here. Everything seems to be working battery smooth. This is the TP-Link that I was telling you about. It does run, but it doesn't have the speeds that is required. Probably is because of my router, since it's not doing a very good job. And of course my power supply, the Navitas, that is a very nice power supply. Yeah, we do have the optical drive that is laying around, and the faulty memory that is here, the Pacer, pardon, this transient memory. They are all faulty, unfortunately. And this is my bench test. Yes. Thank you for watching. If you guys are interested more about the specs and how I put it together, please put it in my comments. Thank you for watching once again, guys, and see you in the other videos. Bye.